things, Grandmother, before we go to bed.
Oh, please do. I'd love to hear about when you were a small girl and how things were then.
Very well, I will tell you a story, but not about my childhood. I will tell you a tale that my mother told me when I was a small girl.
What is it about? Fairies? I love fairies!
I hate silly fairies. Over to that goblins. Or better yet, monsters.
I'm sorry, Kay, there are no monsters in this story. But it does have imps, and they can be just as naughty as goblins. It's about how some people never see the good in the world, only the bad.
Like old Mr. Grandel, you mean? He never has a good thing to say about anything or anyone.
Yeah, he's always complaining or moaning about something.
I said good day to him this morning, and he just growled and said, "Is it?"
Well, maybe he has a splinter of ugly glass in his eye.
Ugly glass? I don't understand. What do you mean, Grandmother?
Well, this is how it was. A long, long time ago, there was a very beautiful but very vain princess.
Don't you think I have the most gorgeous hair, Lucy?
Oh yes, Princess.
It's so silky and shiny, don't you think?
Very silky and shiny, Princess.
What about the colour? It's so golden and almost glows, don't you think? Well, don't you think so?
Yes, Princess, I told you so just yesterday. And the day before.
That was yesterday. Today is different. It's growing even more amazing overnight.
I'm sorry, Princess, I'm sure you're right. It is even nicer today.
Nice? Nice? It's not nice. It's amazing. Nice doesn't even come close to how it looks. Go away and fetch me my cloak. I'll go visit my poor plain little cousin Julie. I'm sure it will cheer her up to see someone as beautiful as me.
Right away, Princess.
It's so wonderful to have gorgeous hair and be so admired almost everywhere. And my rosy cheeks and my sparkling eyes and my gentle smile, you just know that I'm a princess who's simply beyond compare. And everywhere I go, they tell me I'm simply wonderful, and I smile and fly. I know it's not vanity, no, not vanity, it's just what they see. And I agree, that's not vanity, no, not vanity. And honestly, I say honestly, there's no one as modest as me. There's no one as modest as me. I'm so poised and refined, blessed with the kind of charms that make people sigh. And it's such a shame there's no few who can name as pretty and charming as I. It's not vanity, no, not vanity, it's just what they see. And I agree, that's not vanity, no, not vanity. And honestly, I say modestly, there's no one as modest as me. There's no one as modest as me. No, there's no one as modest as me. And no, there's no one as modest as me.
Your cloak, Princess.
I'll be back later for my dance lesson. Not that I really need it. I already dance like a dream.
Really, sometimes I want to scream. That princess has to be the most vain, spoiled person I have ever met. I wish there was some way to take her down a peg. Or two!
learn a lesson in humility. What do you both think?
That's for sure. And we are just the ones who can do it. You can say that again.
Well, if you insist,
We are just the ones to do it.
Oh, don't start that up again, you two. Let's think about what we can do to change the attitude of the princess. She needs to think more about others and stop boasting about her looks.
Well, we can make all her hair fall out. Oh no, that would be way too cool. It should be something like a trick.
You mean something funny? Like a prank?
Yes, that's the thing. So, what do you suggest? Have a plan in mind? Come on, let's put our heads together and see what we can come up with.
Yes, that's it! We will put a curse on the thing she loves most. Her mirror.
It's the one thing she uses every day. Instead of seeing her face, she will see an ugly old hag. That should give her a wake-up call.
When next you gaze into this mirror, the face that you will see will no longer be the face you know, but one that's old and mean. So try to be much kinder, as everyone well knows, it's the beauty that's inside that gives that special glow. This should be fun.
Let's hide and see what happens.
Quick, I think I hear someone coming. Let's hide.
Lucy, where are you? I need you to fix my hair. It is so windy. It has tangles in it, I'm sure. How is your dear cousin, Princess? I hope she was well. Oh, she was her usual dull self, but I'm sure it brightened her day to see me. My beautiful face! I look old and ugly. My skin is all old and grey and wrinkled. I don't understand. You must have done this. How did you do it? It must be a trick.
I, Princess? But I've done nothing to your mirror. How could I? I'm just a simple servant. How could I do such a thing?
Well, someone must have done it. If not you, who else could it be?
I'm sure I have no idea, Princess, but please believe me when I say it wasn't me.
I must go lie down. I feel quite upset and shaky after such a shock. And you can take that bird, throw it in the rubbish heap. I never want to ever see it again.
Do it right away, Princess. I'll do it now.
Well, that went well.
Yes, better than I thought it would. Did you see the shock on the princess's face? I almost gave myself away. I was laughing so much.
Me too. Well, I hope that teaches her a lesson, and she learns that beauty is only skin deep.
I doubt it. People like the princess never change. So true. But what about the cursing from the mirror? Shouldn't we remove it?
It sounds like it's too late, so that takes care of that. Look, the glass has shattered into a million little pieces.
Oh no, the wind is blowing into the air and away.
What will happen if they blow into someone's eye? Will they see things differently, do you think?
That's exactly what will happen.
Where they saw beauty, they will only see ugliness and sadness.
Oh no, we've done a very bad thing. What can we do to change it?
But we didn't know this would happen. It's not really our fault. I just only hope not too many people are affected. It would be sad if no one could see all the beauty there is in the world.
That's true, but come on, we better go before anyone sees us. Come on, there's nothing more we can do here.
So, do you mean it's a piece of the mirror that can make people see only bad and ugly things?
Well, that's what my mother told me when I was a little girl. But of course, it's only a fairy tale after all.
Well, I don't believe it. I think some people are just born grumpy.
Like old Mr. Granville.
Yes, just like him.
Go along, off you go to bed, both of you. There's lots to do tomorrow, and you need to be up bright and early.
Good night, Grandmother.
Good night. At last, we can have some time to ourselves.
It's good to know that all the animals are fed and happy.
Yes, there's so much to do every morning. I feel quite worn out.
Not too worn out to play a game of hide and seek, I hope.
No, I think I can manage a game or two. I know how much you love to make me look for you in all the most unusual places.
You must admit, I'm getting much better at hiding than I used to.
Go on, off you go. You go hide and I'll count to 20.
No peeking now.
As if I would. You go hide and I'll start counting. 1, 2, 3.
18, 19, 20.
Coming, ready or not? No, not over here. Or here. Where could she be? Behind the gate? No. Up the apple tree? Not there either. She really is getting good at hiding. It's no use. I give up. Gerda, where are you?
I win. You didn't find me.
Where did you hide?
If I tell you, I won't be able to hide there again.
That is true. You are getting too good for me. Soon I'll just have to give up playing hide and seek forever and admit defeat.
Oh, please don't say that. I promise I'll let you find me next time.
Ouch! There's a funny pain in my chest. Now it's something in my eye.
Here, let me have a look. Maybe a speck of dust has went into your eye.
Get off me! What would you know? You're just a silly little girl.
But Kay, we always do everything together. What are you saying? Why are you being so mean to me?
I'm saying I don't want to play your games anymore. Don't you understand? Or are you too stupid to get it?
Kay, why are you being so nasty? What has changed? You have always been such a kind and happy boy, but now you are just like Mr. Grandel. Mean and horrible!
Good riddance. She's just a silly little girl. I don't know how I put up with her for all this time. It's time things change around here. You know it's hard to say what I feel today. And anyway, is it real or just illusion? Do I stop or go? Is it yes or no? All I know is I have no solution. You know in my heart things seem so right, but things have changed overnight, and now I see the world so differently. When the things you know just break like glass, and I'm left alone, I can say at last, is things aren't what they used to be. So what's the use? I don't get to choose, but I refuse to surrender to emotion. I think instead I gotta keep my head and navigate like a boat out on the ocean. Gotta change my course, gotta change my tack. And you know for me there'll be no looking back, as I head toward an unknown destiny. Though it breaks my heart with full effect, I'm only left to reflect that things aren't what they used to be. No, things aren't what they used to be. Things aren't what they used to be. I think it might even snow, but it's a bit late for that.
Hello, who are you?
My name is Kay.
Kay, that's a nice name. Do you live near here, Kay?
I live with my grandmother and sister in the house you just passed.
Do you enjoy living here?
Sometimes. It can be boring when I have to feed the animals, chop the wood, and look after my little sister Gerda all day.
It sounds like you could use a treat. Would you like to go for a ride in my sleigh? I promise it will be quite an adventure.
That sounds like fun. But will I be back in time for supper?
Don't you worry about that. Just take my hand and sit here beside me. You are a fine-looking boy, Kay. Like the son I have always wanted. I remember when I was younger, I dreamed of having a family and falling in love, but somehow it never happened. And time seems to be slipping by, but maybe this is my dream coming true. When I think of times gone by, brings a tear to my eye. If things had been different, if only you were mine, a son of my own, if only you were mine, and I was not alone, if only you were mine, if only you were mine, 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 it'd be a dream come true. Some things are never meant to be. Seems it's the same for you and me. But I can't help it, if only you were mine, a son who may have been, if only you were mine, someone on my team, if only you were mine, if only you were mine, 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 it'd be a dream come true, mine, 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 it'd be a dream come true, if only you'd be mine, 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 it'd be a dream come true, if only you'd be mine. But why not? He isn't happy here. Maybe he would be happier with me. How do you feel, Kay?
Fine, what do you ask? Mother? Can we go home now? I'm missing home and my friends.
Yes, dear. But I think it's time for us to leave. But before we go, do you remember a little girl called Gerda?
No. Why? Should I? Did I meet her at the fair the other day?
Just checking. Come along. Let's go home.
I miss my brother so very much. It's been over a year since he disappeared. We searched everywhere for him, but it was no good. We couldn't find him. I wonder if I will ever see his smile again. Missing you, yes,
sitting there feeling sad, Gerda. I'm afraid Kay has gone away, and he may never come home again.
Oh, please don't say that, Grandmother. I couldn't bear it if I never saw his smile again.
People change, and there's very little we can do about it.
Well, I know what I can do. I can go look for him.
And then what? Beg him to come home again? What if he doesn't want to? What will you do then? And anyway, you're too young to go off on you by yourself. It can be very dangerous for a young girl travelling alone, and I should worry about you all the time you're away until you returned home safe and sound.
Don't you want to know why Kay left so suddenly? Don't you miss him too?
Oh, Gerda, I miss him terribly. But I'm scared that I'll lose you as well if you go off to look for him.
I promise I'll come back, Grandmother. With or without Kay. But I at least have to try to find him.
Oh, I can see you've made up your mind, and there's nothing I can say will change it. Just promise me that you will be very careful and not take any risks.
I promise. I'll start first thing in the morning.
In that case, you'd better get a good meal into you and have an early night. Who knows where you will be this time tomorrow?
Hello there. Oh my goodness, you made me jump. I'm sorry, I've never met a talking blackbird before. Well, that's because not all blackbirds are special like me. Yes, I can see you are very special. With that medal around your neck. This medal was given to me by a king for finding his son who was lost in the dark forest. Really? Do you think you could help me find my brother Kay? He left home over a year ago and I do miss him so. I could always try. Tell me something about him. Like what? Well, for one thing, what does he look like and how old is he? He is 14, has brown hair and a lovely smile. Oh, and he is kind too. Well, he was before he turned sad and mean. I'm sorry to say, I don't think I have seen or heard of anyone like that. But let me ask my sister Bessie. She may have seen your brother. You called Bertie? Hi, sis. I was wondering if you had seen or heard of any strangers around here. This young lady is looking for her brother. He left home over a year ago and she is very worried about him.
I may have seen your brother. A young man who sounds like him has married a princess close by. I could take you to him if you would like me to.
Would you please? That would be wonderful. But I'm not sure it could be my brother Kay, as he is only 14. Far too young to get married.
Yes, that is a bit young to get married. But someone at the palace may be able to help. Someone may have seen him walk through or knew he stayed overnight.
That's true. So there's still a chance of someone having seen him. Would you please show me the way to this palace?
Of course. Bye-bye, Bertie. I will keep in touch and let you know what happens. Come on, we better get starting. It's gonna get dark. Bye-bye, Bertie. See you soon.
Have you always lived at the palace?
I come from a long line of lookout blackbirds who've been working for many generations.
I've never heard of a lookout bird before. What is it?
We look out for trouble. For example, last year, a lightning bolt started a forest fire. I went straight to the fire station, which they soon had it under control, long before it can do much damage.
Wow, that's amazing. What else have you done?
Only a few weeks ago, I spotted a band of robbers heading to a nearby village. I flew and told the captain of guards, who quickly rode out his men and drove them away before they could rob or hurt anyone.
I wish you had been a lookout bird for me. Then you could have warned me that Kay was leaving.
Unfortunately, there's only a few of us. After all, how many birds do you know that can talk as well as we can?
But come on, we better get starting. It's getting dark. I suppose we had better get hopping, eh? Also, following a blackbird in the dark could be a bit of a challenge.
Haha, very funny.
Come on.
I was hoping anyone may have seen him. I will need to take a temperature, miss. Now we'll need your name, etc. on the contacts list. Gosh, what a great party. Yes, it certainly is. Look, it's Bessie Blackbird. I wonder who that is with her. Do you know her? No, I think she must be new to the palace. Well, let's go over and meet her and find out what she's doing here. Good idea.
What fun it is tonight. I'm so glad you decided to throw me a surprise birthday party. Thank you, my love.
I couldn't let you think I'd forgotten such an important thing as your birthday. Looks like we have some late guests arriving. I wonder who the little girl belongs to. I'm sure I haven't seen her around the palace before. Have you, my love?
She looks a little lost. Perhaps we should have a word with her and see where she's from.
Hello, young lady. Are you new to the palace?
Good evening, Your Majesties. I'm looking for my brother. I was hoping someone here may have seen him.
Your brother, do you think he may be at the palace, little girl?
We have so many servants and guards. Maybe he's one of them. I'm not sure, Your Majesty. I think he is too young to be a guard, but he might have found work as one of your servants, maybe.
Well, I think the best thing for you to do is to stay and enjoy the party. Then tomorrow you can ask around for your brother and have a good search of the palace and the gardens. Who knows, he could be one of our gardeners. But tonight just enjoy the music and the banquet.
Thank you, Your Majesties. You are very kind.
Not at all.
You must stay as long as you like. Don't rush away. Now come and dance and just have some fun.
It's a birthday celebration, so special to us all. Supper is now being served in the open room. Thank you.
I'm sorry we didn't find any leads on your brother. What will you do now? Go home and give up the search? Oh no, I will keep on looking. I'll go on to the next village and ask again there. I am sorry I cannot come with you. But it was nice meeting you. I hope you find Kay soon. Thank you for all your help. Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh, and as I say, the best of luck to you. Bye. Oh dear. Will I ever see my brother again? I do miss him so. I need to know why he left and beg him to come home again. Not only for me, but for grandmother too. What you need is a hot meal and some cheering up. Come and stay with my family for a few days. We are travellers, and we're camped on the other side of the hill. I know things will look much brighter after meeting the other gypsies. Thank you, that's very kind of you, but are you sure your parents won't mind? Very sure. We never refuse a fellow traveller, a welcome, and a hot meal. Someone is always singing and dancing, so we'll soon put that smile back on your face. In that case, I would love to meet them all. But, you know, I don't even know your name. I'm Gerda. Hello, Gerda. I'm Calliope. I'm very pleased to meet you. Come on, let's get going. It's a fair walk to the camp. And if we are going to be friends, please call me Callie. Thanks. Calliope is a bit of a mouthful, and Callie suits you. Gosh, it's getting awfully cold out. Do you think it might even snow? It could. So we'd better hurry. This is the gypsy camp.
Well now, who have you brought home this time, Callie? Another lost soul?
No, Grandma. This is my new friend, Gerda.
New friend, eh? Well, that's better than a bird with a broken wing or a sickly hedgehog. Now, my dear, what is your story? Are you lost or travelling alone? Although you look a little young to be doing that.
I'm looking for my brother. He left home over a year ago and we haven't heard from him since.
Did he leave looking for work?
No, it was nothing like that. It was really strange. One day he was a happy young boy and the next, mean and angry. He seemed to have changed overnight. And then he just disappeared without telling anyone where he was going or why.
I see. Yes, that is very strange indeed. Almost as if someone had put a spell on him.
A spell? Do you really think so? I hadn't thought of anything like that.
Well, you did say he went from a happy young boy to almost a stranger overnight. It could be a spell. Stranger things have happened.
But who would want to put a spell on my brother?
Who knows? Someone who needed a strong young boy to work for them, maybe.
Gerda, come and meet the king of the gypsies, who also just happens to be my father. Your father is the king, so then you must be the princess. I suppose I am. Do you know, I have never thought of that before. Me, a princess. Princess Callie. I'd rather like the sound of that. I'm Princess Callie and I come from the valley where the gypsy folk are free. My father's the king and we have everything and his own princess is me. What's so tent is a palace, though it may seem tattered and dull. As long as we all stick together, it's more valuable than gold. I'm Princess Callie and I come from the valley whence the gypsies roam. And I move far and wide, so I say we try, but everywhere it's slow. I wave and smile to my people, and they cheer as I go. And everybody looks at me to fashion tips, and I absolutely don't know why. I'm Princess Callie, she's Princess Callie. I come from the valley, and she comes from the valley, where the gypsies roam. Do I have to curtsy when I talk to you and call you Princess Callie? Dad, coming my new friend. I said she could stay with us for a while. Can she?
So, you are Callie's new friend. Welcome to our camp. I hope you enjoy your stay with us. I think you'll find we're a pretty friendly lot, so just make yourself at home.
Thank you, Your Majesty. You are very kind.
Oh goodness, you don't have to call me Your Majesty. Carlos will do just fine.
But Callie told me that you were the king of the gypsies, aren't you?
Well, I suppose I am, but it's really only a sort of a nickname because I am the leader of the camp.
I've never met a gypsy before. What's it like traveling around all the time?
Well, let me see if I can explain it to you. A gypsy life is a life that's free. It's always been that way for me. 'Cause I grew up in a gypsy style. When I think of those days, it makes me smile. Yes, it does. Ooh, yeah. And what I know and the things I've done, I can tell you there's some gypsy in everyone. Yes, there is. Yes, there is. Yes, there is. Now you might doubt the things I'm saying, but let the music take you and you start swaying. And let me say for your information, not everybody gets this invitation. Now the only thing that you need to do is to take my hand with a heart that's true. No matter what you think, we'll see it through. And we'll find the gypsy in you. We'll find the gypsy in you. We'll find the gypsy in you.
tunes in my fiddle.
Wow, I wish I could do something like that. What does your dad do? Sell things as well?
My dad is a juggler, and my mum dances and spins hoops.
That sounds amazing. Fancy having parents who can sing, dance and do tricks.
Most of us can do something to help bring in a few shillings, to pay for the campsite and feed for the horses.
It can be a hard life at times, but I wouldn't change it for anything.
It sounds a wonderful life to me.
It is, and you get to see so many things and places.
Come along, you two. This stew is ready to eat, so sit down and stop your chatter for 5 minutes.
Oh, it smells delicious. What is it? Lamb stew?
No, rabbit. We try to live off the land as much as possible.
My dear, I hope you'll stay with us for the winter. I would not like to think of you travelling through the mountains when it starts to snow. It would be far too dangerous.
Thank you, that's very kind of you. But, you know, I hadn't thought about where I would go once winter starts and it begins to snow.
Oh, Kelly, take Gerda to your caravan and show her where she can sleep. Off you go, sleep well.
Thank you, and good night to you all.
We thought we might go tobogganing down Tilly Hill.
That sounds like fun. Do you think you could collect some firewood on your way back? You could carry it back on your toboggan.
I'm sure we can find some firewood if we come home through the Black Forest.
Good girl. I must admit, I am going to miss you, Gerda. It's been a pleasure to have you stay these past few months.
I'm going to miss you all too. You have made me feel like a part of the family.
Maybe when you find your brother, you could bring him back here for a visit. You'd both be very welcome.
Oh, please say you will, Gerda. I would so like to meet him. I promise I'll come back and visit you all, even if I don't find Kay. But you will find him. I just know you will. I hope you're right, but come on, let's go try out this toboggan. Tilly Hill, here we come!
Oh, good morning, Mother. Are the girls around?
No, they've gone off to Tilly Hill to try out their new toboggan and bring me back some firewood.
Oh, you look tired, Mother. Can I get you a cup of tea?
I'm fine, but I'm a bit worried. You see, I had this really vivid dream, and I don't know if I should do anything about it.
Well, perhaps you should tell me what the dream was about.
I dreamt the young lad came to me and told me he was in Lapland, waiting for his sister Gerda to take him home. Should I tell Gerda?
Oh, absolutely. You must tell her. We all know your dreams are more predictions than a dream.
You're right. I will tell her when she gets back. I only hope her brother really is in Lapland.
Oh, so do I. She's such a lovely little girl. She deserves to find him after such a long search.
I'd hate to send her on a wild goose chase. Not only that, I don't want her to go, if the truth be known. I feel like she's one of us and born to the gypsy life.
Oh, I agree with you. But she must choose her own destiny in the end.
I wish you didn't have to leave. So do I, but after hearing Grandma Hetty's dream, I have to start looking for Kay again. I just know that this time, I'm on the right track. But it's so hard to say goodbye. I'm going to miss you all so much. Then don't say goodbye. Instead, we will promise to see each other as soon as we can. And I'll bring Kay with me as well, so you can meet him. Till we see each other again. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.
seem very deep in thought. Is there anything I can do for your Majesty?
I don't think so, Jack. This is a problem I'm going to have to solve myself.
Remember the saying, a problem shared is a problem halved.
I have heard that saying too. Maybe I should get your opinion.
I am at your service, my queen. Why don't you tell me what is troubling you? Maybe between us we could find a solution.
It's Kay. He tells me he keeps having a dream where a little girl is calling his name and he wakes up trying to remember.
Why is that a problem? All children dream. It doesn't mean anything.
It's because I know why he's having this dream and it's all my fault.
Your fault? How could that be?
It's a long story, Jack. You see, I met Kay 2 years ago and I put a spell on him. I then brought him here as my son. He has been everything I wish for a son, loving and devoted, but now he's beginning to remember his old life and I feel I'm losing him.
That is a problem. But I've always believed, if you love someone, set them free. Only then will you know if they are truly yours, as they will stay of their own free will. You don't seem to understand, love's not something you can command. You have no right to demand how someone feels for you. You've really cast a dreadful spell, love's not something you can compel. Oh, can't you see or can't you tell? No love like that is true. If you love him, let him go, 'cause it's the only way to know the way he really feels for you. Yes, there's a risk you lose him forever. After all, he's only just a lad. But when it comes to feelings and affection, you can't lose what you never had. I hope that you can comprehend the spell is really all pretend. The way things are just need to end, no matter what you do. I hope that you can face the facts, it's up to him how he reacts. There's no way you can relax until you set it free. If you love him, let him go, 'cause it's the only way to know the way he really feels to you. The way he really feels to you. The way he really feels to you.
How wise you are, Jack. I know you are right. But if I release him from the spell, I may never see him again. And that would break my heart.
That is a decision only you can make. But I've seen the way Kay looks at you with love. I wouldn't worry too much.
Good morning, Mother, Jack. I hope you're both well.
Thank you, Kay. I'm quite well. What about you, dear? Any more bad dreams?
No, I had a very good night, thank you. I thought I'd go for a ski this morning. I feel like some exercise with the wind in my hair.
That sounds like a good plan. Go and have some fun, dear.
I'll go right away. See you later, Mother. Wow, what a great run that was. I don't think I've ever run that fast before. I must admit, I'm feeling pretty pleased with myself.
Kay? Is that really you? Oh, I can hardly believe it!
Hey, wait, who are you and how do you know my name?
It's me, Gerda. You must remember me. You must.
Gerda. I seem to know that name from somewhere, but I don't remember you.
I'm your sister. Please, Kay, say you remember me and the good times we had together.
Please don't get upset, you do seem familiar. Ouch! It's a funny pain in my chest. It's as if there's a hard lump dissolving in it.
Can I help you, Kay?
Gerda! It's you! It really is you!
Oh, please don't cry, Kay. I've been looking for you for such a long time, and now everything is going to be fine and we can go home.
Everything looks different, clearer and brighter. I think I rubbed something out of my eye.
The ugly glass. You must have rubbed it out. Now we can go home and everything will be great again.
Hey, wait! I have to say goodbye to my mother. I can't just leave without seeing her.
But Kay, we don't have a mother. We live with our grandmother.
I do have a mother, and she is the Snow Queen. I know it's hard for you to understand, but she really loves me, and I her.
But I love you too, Kay. Don't you want to come home with me?
Of course I do, but I will miss her, and my life here.
Well, I think I should meet her and see for myself what she is like. Although I don't think it will be easy to forgive her for kidnapping you the way she did.
Come on, I know you'll like her. Really, you will.
I have been giving a lot of thought to what you have said, and you are right. I won't stand in his way if he decides he must go back to his old life.
That is good to hear, my queen.
I also know that I have been missing something that has been right in front of me, and that is that you have been a father to Kay since the day he arrived 2 years ago.
It is true, I have feelings for Kay, just as I have for you. I'm sorry, my queen. I didn't mean to add to your troubles by making such a confession.
You haven't, Jack. In fact, you have made me very happy, for I feel the same for you. I just didn't know how to tell you.
You have made me the happiest man in Lapland. We will be partners in life, as well as working together all over the world.
It will be a new start for both of us, Jack.
Mother! My sister Gerda has come to take me home. I want to go with her, but I will miss you, and Jack, and the snow sprites. I don't know what to do.
Okay, I love you as my own son, but I always knew this day would come and you would have to make a choice.
I wish I had someone to advise me and help me make the right decision.
Maybe I can help you, Kay.
I'd be glad of anything you can suggest, Jack.
Here, take this puzzle and put it together before it melts. Then you will have the answer to your question.
A puzzle? I love puzzles! But how can a puzzle melt?
This puzzle is made from ice, so you have to work quickly before it melts.
Come on, Kay, let's do it together. Then you'll have the answer you need.
Okay, give us the puzzle, please, Jack. This piece looks like it goes here.
And this one here.
When you have the pieces together, it will spell a word.
That was like
help you with your decision.
And here. Home! It spells out home, Kay.
Then that's what I'm going to do. Go home.
Oh no, what will I do without you?
Please don't get upset, Mother, because I will come back to visit you every year. When the first snow falls, I'll return home and leave when it melts.
In that case, I look forward to your return. I'll even have my sleigh bring you back to Lapland when the time comes.
Wow, that sounds like fun. Do you think I could have a ride in the sleigh too?
I'll have my sleigh take you to the edge of Lapland to help you on your journey home.
Thank you, Your Majesty. You are very kind.
I know that was difficult, but it's the best decision all round. Kay will be back before you know it.
I'm sure you are right. I will still get to see Kay grow up into the fine young man I just know he will be. But now, it's time for us to go and bring winter to the other side of the world.
The sleigh took us all the way to the edge of Lapland, and it was a matter of walking the rest of the way home.
I was hoping we could have stayed with Callie and the gypsies on our way back, but they had already moved on from their old campsite.
What an adventure you both have had. Oh, I can hardly believe that you're home safe and well at last. It's wonderful.
Gerda? Gerda! it's me, Callie! Callie, what are you doing here? I just had to come and see for myself that you really are home again. Are you camped close by?
We are camped on the other side of the village and wanted to see if you'd finally found your brother.
Oh, it's so good to meet you at last. Gerda has told me how kind you were to her, and for that I want to thank you.
Oh, no need to. It was like having another daughter. It was such a pleasure to have her. We really were so sad to see her go.
So, you okay? It is good to meet you and see you are back home again, safe and sound.
Today is my birthday, and we're having a big party with dancing and singing and lots of good things to eat. I want you all to come. Please say you will.
Don't worry, we will all be there. We wouldn't miss your birthday for anything.
I'm excited to see you in your campsite and meeting all the other gypsies. Gerda has told me all about her stay with you and how much fun it was.
Well, why don't you come back with us now? That way you can meet the whole family.
Yes, come on, let's get going. I have so much to tell you, Gerda. I have a couple of things to tell you too.
Well, come on, everybody. Let's get this party started and have some fun.
This is going to be the best birthday ever. I just know it.